Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing fantastic. Yes, we've got another one. The weekend is only a few days away and we're waiting to get back to real football, proper football, getting back to the Premier League and the Champions League and La Liga and whatever else there is out there. But enough of this international break. I think the next one is in March or I don't know when, but we just need a break from this international break. But today we're going to talk about something very important, someone very dear to everyone, and that is N'Golo Kante. Man, oh man, oh man. But before I get into all of that, guys, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Whew, let's take a second because I don't know. Some people might not agree with this, but I don't even know if I agree with it myself. But we will see how it goes. Let's get right into it. So, is it time for Chelsea FC to cash in on N'Golo Kante? You know what? As horrible as it is for me to even bring the subject up, I think it's very important. I think Kante has been obviously an exceptional player. I mean, he's been an influential player anywhere he's been, whether it was at Leicester or at Chelsea. He helped us win the Champions League. I think by now N'Golo Kante has won it all, to be honest. Yeah, it just seems like the older he's getting, the more knocks he's getting, the more injuries he's getting. You know, at this point, like Thomas Tuchel doesn't even talk about him anymore. He played for France earlier this week, which is fantastic. Hopefully, we can keep him fit because he is still a very important player to this team. He is still a player that we need, but it's just looking like the older he's getting, the more knocks, and here and there, it's just not happening. So it begs the question: should Chelsea, cash in while we can? Maybe something new for him would help out. Maybe a move to, Real Madrid, Barcelona, or none of the rivals. But I just think that there is, there is still a demand for N'Golo Kante in the certain areas and in the right teams. I think he would fit well at Madrid, especially if there's Benzema there, Mbappe comes in, Camavinga's there, or however you pronounce his name. Anyway, so all those guys are there. So I think it would be a very interesting fit for him if he were to go to the Bernabeu. And if we can get, I don't know, 25, 30 million for him, it sounds interesting. That is one side of the argument. On the other hand, do not agree with this. I would like N'Golo Kante to retire at Chelsea. I think every time that he comes onto the pitch, he brings something that a lot of our players don't. The push forward that we need, the tracking back and winning the balls. Like, he does so much for this team, and I feel like, although he is getting injured and stuff, I think Thomas Tuchel is kind of learning how to keep him for the right matches, to play at the right tempo, and unfortunately he is getting those injuries. But I still think that he is a pivotal part of this team for us to go on and win the trophies that we need to. Yes, maybe we need a replacement to come in. I mean, Declan Rice has been part of the conversation for a very long time. I think Declan Rice would be a good fit. Obviously, he loves Chelsea. He's shown himself for the Hammers how amazing he's been. But I still think what N'Golo Kante brings in that center of the park, there's not many midfielders around the world that can do the same thing. You would maybe put him in the same conversation with a Kimmich. I think he's better than Kimmich, but looking at what they do with both the attacking and defensive side of their work. I mean, if you look at a team, for example, like Manchester United, I think a big part of what this Manchester United team is missing is someone like N'Golo Kante who can cover those mistakes. I mean, you see him with Pogba in the French national team. That's when Pogba excels. That's when he puts those passes and he does what he's bought to do, and that's because he knows that he has the protection of N'Golo Kante around him, and I think that's what's missing at at a United. But yeah, it's a hard one. I understand the conversations about maybe getting some money off him, but to be honest, Chelsea's not a team that really needs money to, I mean, we have so many talented players on loan right now, or that we sold, and there's more coming through the academy players that every team wants. So that 30 mil that we can get for N'Golo Kante in his 30s or at 31, we can get that by selling a few of our players in the academy, or I don't know, like we did this year. So yeah, again, it's a tough one, but I'm such a big fan of N'Golo Kante and what he brings to this Chelsea team. I'm trying to look at this maybe, from an objective point of view, and still, like my objective point of view is keeping him because he is that good, and what he brings to this team is more than important. And I think that we cannot replace that, and it's going to take us a really long time to replace an N'Golo Kante. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm totally for keeping N'Golo Kante till he's 80. I'm sure that motor will still be running, but let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think that Chelsea should cash out on N'Golo Kante right now? Yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys for the next video. Real football is coming back soon. I mean, France versus Kazakhstan. Really? Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. I'll see you for the next video. I'm out. Peace.